Che si dice, Napolitanos? Hi, this is David Peterson, and today we're looking at the preserve at Bristol Pines. So, Bristol Pines is a neighborhood in North Naples, just on the edge of the Golden Gate Estates. It's right off Collier Boulevard. And for the schools, we have the Gulf Coast High School, the Oak Ridge Middle School, and the Big Cypress Elementary School. So this community was developed by Sobel Homes, and it has townhomes. Now the townhomes, the setup is that there's living area upstairs and downstairs. So sometimes you'll see coach homes where you have the majority of the living area is over the garage, and then underneath you'll have someone living. But in a townhome, in this setup, typically what you'll see is living area on the bottom, living area on the top, and then your neighbors to either side of you. And so you are on top of the garage. So there is some nuances in how people categorize a townhome or coach home. But here's townhome, so there's living area on the bottom and on the top in most of these homes. There are approximately 163 properties in this community, so it is on the smaller side of the developments that you'll see here in North Naples and Naples generally. Actually, it's not too uncommon. We just did a review of Palazzo, and that is another similarly kind of smaller community in this area. So that's not too uncommon to see actually in the North Naples areas. The median property of this development is about $300,000, but in the last 3 or 4 months we've seen quite a high jump or precipitous jump in prices. I mean, it's just incredible demand right now. It's just crazy. I mean, it's still a good time to buy. I don't think we're close to that dropping off point where prices will fall through the floor. I think we are a ways out from that. But for the time being, it's just really hard for folks to find properties. If you can find one here, be quick on it. Be quick, because you might not have much chance of that. Right now anyway, and we're not even on season, so the majority of our residents have left back up for the northern states. The community has a clubhouse, which we'll see in a minute, and I wasn't able to get into the clubhouse, but I did take some pictures. It's got a fitness room, and then outdoors it's got a basketball court and a playground. This community is about 20 minutes away from the beach. Probably the closest beach would be Vanderbilt Beach or the Wiggins Delnor Wiggins Pass Beach. And yeah, it's about 20 minutes out. During season it'll be a little bit longer because of the traffic, 25 minutes. So yeah, it is on the east side of Naples, just before you get to the Golden Gate Estates. Now, I do have a PDF. So all the units in here have similar floor plans, of course. I do have a PDF of all the floor plans. So if you need a floor plan, or even if you're another realtor and you need a copy of the floor plan, I can get that to you. Just reach out to me. I'll have my contact information in the description below. And other than that, yeah, this was it's a smaller community. It's basically just one big circle called Bristol Circle, and then there's one little part that parses off. You have Winn-Dixie and Publix that are right nearby. That's where you go for your shopping. And driving around the community, it's pretty nice. Definitely one that price range. One thing I did notice here is when you leave, they kind of have this sign up that says what's going on in the community, what's going on in the neighborhood. So that was fun to see. And here's the pictures of the pool that I was seeing earlier. This is the outside right here of the clubhouse. So it's a pretty decently sized clubhouse, actually. I was surprised. But again, I didn't have a key code to get in this time, so I can't really show you what's inside there. But it's a pretty standard gym fitness area set up on the inside. Kind of reminds me yeah, pretty standard setup. Here's the playground. It's actually a pretty nice playground. The only thing is it's not covered, but I mean, most clubhouses don't have that. And it's usually the nicer playgrounds, city playgrounds, where they'll have actual covered. So might get a little hot in the summer for the kiddos, but and then there's this area here. I don't really know what this was. It looks like it was set up for something, maybe like a memorial wall or like some sort of plaza, or maybe you could do a barbecue or a picnic out here. But I'm not sure what that was or really what it's there for. And then the brick road leads to nowhere. Speaking of which, this road here, that is Collier. That's Collier Boulevard. And that's a pretty big road that goes north and south. But I didn't really see any properties line up against Collier. They were kind of in a little bit, so you're not going to get too much of the road noise. Unless you're out there playing tennis, then yeah, you're going to hear them. Or basketball, but you know, what do you care if you're playing? And then across you can see over here, that is actually a nursery out there. So if you want to buy a little plant or something, there's a bunch. And I've actually been there before. And they have a lot of good stuff. Pretty standard nursery, I think. But yeah, all in all, it's a good location. Again, it's only about 20 minutes, so you're still within Naples. It is North Naples, though. You're not close to downtown, but you're not paying close to downtown prices either. Like I said, the median's about 300. I'd say if you try to buy one today, you're probably in the 330 range. It is more or less to buy a property here. They are pretty decently sized, though. 1,800 square feet, a lot of them, or more. So that's a pretty good size house. And most of these coach homes are that. So anyways, that's all for my kind of overview of this community. It's a nice community. I think it's a good place to live. I wouldn't have any qualms. I myself live pretty close to there, and the area is super nice. So yeah, there's no reason not to look into this community. And if you find something there, I think you'd like it. Okay, that's all I got for today.